Virgo, to your mid-month reading for June. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, let's see what is in your energy. This is what you are thinking and feeling for the mid part of June. Feeling. Eight of Wands. Okay, let's get an oracle card. See why is the Eight of Wands upside down and in reverse? Clarify on the Eight of Wands for us, Spirit. So we know what's going on. Rejoice in celebration. Okay, so that is the same as the Three of Cups. So, looks like you want the happy times. You're waiting for the happy times, but you have this Eight of Wands upside down. You're having some frustration. You even feel like you might even want to give up. Are you giving up on your partner? Are you finding no communication, or the communication is not the way you want it to be, so you're taking a step back until you can figure out what you're doing to get this relationship back to the way you want it to be, happy and friendly. Okay, so yeah, just trying to figure out, how to get your partner back to where you want your partner to be. Are they going to be happy, or is it just you who's taking a step back because you're not happy? Are you stepping away from them, or are they stepping away from you and have you thinking? Let's get into this and see how this can go either way. Okay, so take it how it resonates until we can really clarify it, see what is exactly going on. But there's definitely some frustration. Yeah, and then present, you have your spiritual union is upside down, and you have the truth. And then near past, you have using your intuition with deception and envy upside down. So it's almost like you're using your intuition to get away from maybe somebody who's wearing a false mask. They weren't acting properly. Maybe they were hiding things from you. In the near future, it is obstacles and challenges upside down, getting away from obstacles and challenges, and patiently doing so. So it's almost like you're in patience. You have the patience to do so. Since the patience is not upside down, it's not like you're impatient. You're actually giving the patience. You're actually patiently waiting for this communication. I believe that you're waiting for this communication to change. And I think until the communication changes, you're going to take that step back. It feels like they've taken a step back from you, so you've decided to kind of do the same. You're like, okay, fine, you don't want to write me much, I'm not going to write you. How about that? So it almost feels like you guys might be doing the same exact thing to each other, because there was something that went on with this deception and envy upside down over here. So your intuition in the near past could have been a couple of weeks ago, a week ago, a month ago. You started coming to the realization, I'm not going to deal with your deception and envy, but I would like to get past it, please. Can we get past this so that we can be happy with our Three of Cups? I'm tired of dealing with the same thing over and over and over again. I'm patiently waiting for you to change, and it looks like you're still patiently waiting for them to change in the near future, to get away from all of this strange energy that they are giving you and strange behavior. So yes, you're using your intuition, but you do see the red flags, and that is a problem. That's a problem. That's why, even though you're trying to get out of the deception and envy, they are still throwing signals, signs and signals at you, telling you that it's not completely dead. It's like, okay, I'm trying to tell you that, I wouldn't do this and that, but you're still doing this. And this is making you very upset with the King of Pentacles upside down. That is, a earth sign card that is going to be you in this reading, showing me that this is really causing you to be upset. You're watching these red flags. You're trying to stay as happy as possible, but these red flags keep flying at you. And even though you're trying to ignore, it feels like you're trying to ignore the deception and envy that they're throwing at you, this false mask, maybe these lies, these whatever it is that they're doing and not acting normal, however it is, take it how it resonates. It's really upsetting you deep down inside. Maybe they don't even see that it's upsetting you the way it is upsetting you. Okay, so yeah. Usually when the King of Pentacles is upside down, it could be that you're being abusive towards this, but I don't really feel like that's the scenario here. Take it how it resonates. Crosswatcher could say, no, they are being, abusive of their power. But really what I see here is that you are taking a power trip in its own way, because I really feel like you feel like they're kind of abusing your generosity. They're abusing you in their own ways, making you feel like you're being abused, because it feels to me like you keep giving them the sun and then they keep doing something bad and you keep seeing the red flags. Like, I keep catching you. I keep catching you lying. I keep catching you cheating. I keep catching you trying to be somebody else when you're with somebody else. So your temper is not the best. Okay. It does not make you, it does not put your temper in a very good position. You're becoming very, very temperamental. And you might even be becoming very jealous because you're trying to keep your emotional state under control, but it's almost like they have a way of flaring you up. It's almost like they're not telling you the whole truth, right? It's like, just tell me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, And it's almost like you're to the point where you're so temperamental, you're like, so help you God, because I feel like strangling you, and this would be like the Homer Simpson, strangling Bert syndrome. So yes, definitely, having that kind of behavior in your mind going, I'm going to get it out of you one way or another. And yes, you keep strategizing on what are you doing? Hello? What are you doing over here? Let's see who your person is going to be in this reading. Doesn't have to be, just the energy that they're going to possess at this time. But yeah, it really feels like they're really they're kind of putting you in a corner. They're cornering you. You kind of got your dukes up, right? It's like, are you trying to separate me from you? Are you trying to separate the truth from, it's almost like you're trying to separate the truth from the falsehoods that they're doing. Do they go out in public and wear a false mask, put on some mask, and then come home and forget to take off the mask that they were wearing before? And you can see the falsehoods within it? Like, wait a minute, who are you? Temperance, you could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but this is a Sagittarius card. This is a Leo card, and this is Wands as well. So I think Spirit is trying to tell us that we're definitely going to be dealing with the energy of some fire. Yes, definitely fire. There's the Queen of Wands now, so that's the Leo again, but it could be a fire sign. And they're trying to act like everything's okay. They're sitting on their throne like everything's fine. Look, I'm holding this flower. Everything's cool. I'm taking the action that I need. I don't know what you're talking about. And they're just trying to be sophisticated, and they might even be using sophisticated knowledge to hide the falsehoods. They're really getting one over on you, right? Like, oh no, that's definitely not happening. So yeah, but they're definitely out there doing something with the Six of Pentacles upside down. Are they taking offers from other people? Are they using just bad judgment? Thinking that they're using good judgment, but you see them using bad judgment. with the Six of Pentacles upside down, you're like, you can sit over here and act as sophisticated and lovely and beautiful as you want, holding your little sunflower. But you know what? I see you as making unwise judgment calls. And with the Temperance coming in, it's like, all I see is you making mistakes after mistakes. But I am sitting over here patiently, trying my hardest to get everything done with the Temperance and holding in my temper. Tempering yourself with the Temperance, right? So, and you see what's going on in this relationship, but you're trying to fix it so much. You're even trying to heal yourself with the Temperance over here. And I think that's just healing your temper, keeping yourself calm to this whole situation, trying to understand where they're coming from, why they're doing the things they're doing. I think you're really logically trying to figure out what they're doing with the intuition over here. Yeah. It's almost like a puzzle for you. And that's why you have the Three of Wands over here too. It's like a puzzle for you. You're trying to figure out what the heck they're doing and why they're doing this. Is there a reason for this behavior? So with the spiritual union over here upside down, it is causing your relationship to backslide. It is not causing you guys to get together here in the present. If anything, this is where the lack of communication is coming in. You're taking a step back and you're saying, okay, until I can figure out what is really going on and what the truth really is, I'm not really going to talk to you a whole lot. But what's interesting is it feels like they're not talking to you a whole lot anyways. It's almost like they kind of took a step back as well from the relationship. You took one back to figure out what's going on, and they took one back because they're doing something weird, right? They don't really want to talk because maybe every time that they talk too, you see the red flags because maybe everything that's coming out of their mouth is nonsense. It's a lie. It's something, right? So you don't see your relationship as being achieved in anything. There is no real communication going on, and there's no real togetherness. The connection is being unraveled. They are draining you, and you've kind of, like I said, you took a step back, so therefore you kind of have this separation in itself. And I kind of, like I said, with the Three of Swords over here upside down, it's like, I passionately love you, and I really do have passion for you, but I have to separate myself from this relationship a little bit. But, you know, with the Three of Swords upside down, I'm really getting also, guys, that you're also separating your passion of love through your intuition. It's like heart over mind. Or heart over matter, heart over mind scenario. Not allowing your heart to be too in control because you're trying to keep your mind in control. Because you do have passion for this person. But you don't want the heart to get in the way right now while you're trying to think. So you have you're just feeling depleted, you're feeling drained, they're draining you, you're having disagreements, and it's just, there's some conflict going on, and it's just kind of boiling within you, and so you're just like, I have to take a step back. I can't do this. Not until I know the ultimate truth of what you're really doing. Yeah, because the arguments and fighting, because every time you say something, yes, every time we communicate with the King of Swords, every time we communicate, we're arguing. We're trying to move forward with the truth, but you keep denying me with the Five of Swords. I know you're up to something. And all you want is your Three of Cups. You just want the happiness and bliss that you had before. So with the obstacles and challenges upside down in the near future, you're trying to get away from the Five of Pentacles. You're trying to get away from all of this drama. You're trying to get away from all of this bad behavior. And for some of you, you might even be sick or dealing with someone who is sick. Did they all of a sudden, get sick? And now you're just, waiting? taking control of the situation. Now you need to be there for them because all of a sudden now they're sick and you're getting past the obstacles and challenges because they're sick, or the obstacles and challenge of getting over being sick, you being sick. Someone could be definitely sick. Otherwise, if no one's sick, then it's just trying to get back the faith that you need to get past the obstacles and challenges. You want to try to lean on this person and to try to let them know that, you know, let me have some control in this situation to help you. If you're going through hardships, let me help you, but stop lying, stop doing what you're doing, and let me help you. So you're patiently determined to either help this person, or you're determined to help them get through this illness. For somebody, there's somebody out there that their partner is sick, or you are sick, and they're going to come in and help you because you're sick. I keep getting sickness. But if not going with the sickness anymore, but otherwise it's just you helping them to get past the obstacles and challenges that they're facing. And you also have the hope that you're going to also take control of this situation for yourself and for them, and be very determined to patiently wait for them, because you don't want to walk away from this. You love them. You have the Hierophant. You love this person. You want to help them. You're just trying to understand what are they going through, trying to give them the faith to understand that the behavior that they have is not the way this is going to work. Okay. You're trying with the Queen of Swords over here to be comforting, and you're trying to comfort them. You're really trying to comfort them. Trying to show them the love and the comfort that they need at the time. And like I said, if somebody is sick, I just can't get over this somebody's sick thing. You're really trying to give them the comfort in the, you're kind of like nursing them, you know, taking care of them, fluff their pillows, take care of them, take their temperature, make them a bowl of soup type of scenario. And you're being very comforting towards this person and patiently waiting. It's just, I don't know, it just took a really, I don't know, it just took a really weird turn, and I just really, Spirit keeps saying they're sick. So could be dealing with a Pisces Cancer, and they are sick. Or Gemini. For others of you, it's mostly this Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But the whole point is that you're going to nurture this situation, and whatever they are hiding, you're going to start trying to get them to illuminate their secrets, start to illuminate why they're having obstacles and challenges, trying to make them understand that you're here for them. Okay? Trying to make them understand the things that are happening for them. Okay? So that way you can try to get your Three of Cups back. And it looks like they're going to be opening up also with the Queen of Swords. You're going to be opening up to them, and they're going to be opening up to you. And they're going to actually start coming towards you a little bit more to make you understand the reasons why that they're doing things. Did they have a third-party situation going on? Were they feeling like they weren't getting the attention from you that they needed at that time? Did they meet someone from the past, come back and put them on a pedestal, and then, you know, and then this is your way of saying, well, look, I have the realizations that this person came back, they you know, offered you the world. They did whatever they did, and you wanted to hang out with them, but lying and doing all these things and sneaking around or whatever you're doing is not helping our relationship. And maybe, you know, I'm just seeing it like that, and it's definitely going to bring the strength back, and they really want a second chance with you because they know that you're the way for them. But, you know, they definitely do see, you know, that they need to focus more on your guys' relationship and not what was dead from the past, right? Now you have the what was dead from the past. You don't need to bring up these relationships, and it could be because Mercury retrograde is coming, you know, is here. Actually, it is here now. Today is the 16th. And maybe it's dead things that came back from the past are coming back into play, and you're like, but that was a dead relationship, and that is not where you need to be. But it almost makes me feel like someone came in and tried to swoon your person towards them. And in the near past, like like a couple of weeks ago, they came back and they're kind of swooning your person in. And this is why all these red flags and stuff are here, is because they are hiding. They are hiding because yeah, I feel like they're being swooned by by a past lover. Yeah. Could be Taurus, Cancer, or another Virgo. Yeah, definitely. They're nurturing towards them, talking to them. And they don't really want you to know that they're talking to them, but you know that weird things are happening because you can see all the red flags. And then in the near future, you're like, yeah, they were giving me the attention that I wanted, and I was focused on them. But I really want a second chance with you again, Virgo, because I'm realizing that this is not going to work out the way I wanted it to, because I realized we don't really have what we thought we had. That was dead and gone, and that's an old chapter that this is an old dead chapter that does not need to be reopened. It looks like this person may have come back and given your person some apologies, or your person apologized to them for something that was dead, something that wasn't justified in the past, and they started moving towards this person. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, so, and that's exactly what I'm hearing, is they were swept up by some ex-love. Okay, for others of you, in the near future, your person is going to get sick. Somebody is getting sick. I'm sorry. Someone is going to get sick. They have a cold or something, flu. I don't know what it is. And you're going to be there, and then they're going to tell you the same scenario, almost the same scenario. This ex came back. They swooned me in. I'm sorry I was acting weird. And, but now you're comforting me. And if it's not them sick, it's you who gets sick. Okay? With some kind of cold. It doesn't feel like it's you, though. It feels like it's your person. Okay? So, but just be careful. You know, little colds are going around right now. But it does feel like it's them now. And this is how you're going to get past their obstacles, because they're going to be sick. You're going to be nurturing them, and they're going to realize how much, you know, you were focused on them and how much you care, and how this person over here from the past never treated them like that before. So they're going to see you in a whole different light as the person that you are, the hermit that you are, with the realizations that you do care about them, that you do offer them everything that they need, and that you're there for them as comforting as the Queen of Swords. And that this other person, they never gave a hoots, right? And that was a dead situation that they just need to move away from. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say. The angels say, ask your angels for the big happy changes. Gifts from the universe, letting you know that big happy changes can be yours as long as you talk to the angels and let them know exactly what's going on. Use your higher intuition, and continue with your prayers and your manifestations and the things that you want, your wishes. Okay, because the angels do hear you. Okay, and remain positive. Okay, and remain positive. And then for your animal card, the animal you should be is the parrot. Listen intently to understand. Just keep listening. And the more you keep listening, maybe your partner's actually going to say, you know, they're going to, you know, at this time, it just feels like they don't know what they're doing. There's a lot of confusion going on, especially with the Five of Swords over here. I see this ultimate confusion also within themselves. It's almost like he's watching them walk away, and he's like, well, you know, I don't really want you to walk away, but I know I'm doing bad things. It's almost like they're giving you cues to do things, but they don't know what they're doing. This feels very confusing for your person. And when they had this, it feels like an X coming in for the majority of you. Take it how it resonates. But when this X comes back, it really puts them in a whirlwind. Let go of control issues. Have heart-to-heart conversations. And trust. Okay, so let go of control issues is allow the situation to unfold naturally. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other and trust this situation is calling for you to have faith. And that's where that was coming in over here. Okay, and that was the reading for you, Virgo, for mid-month. And if you like that, please like and subscribe. And until next time, friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.